give it up. Let's give a lovely applause for the Randomologists! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I can't see a thing. Thank you so much for coming. We are the Randomologists. We like to think that we are the longest surviving of the dog face offspring. Is it true, Chris?
Probably is.
Yeah, well, there we go. Okay, we also like to think that we are the only troupe that has t-shirts and the logo.
2 pieces in the wash.
Yeah. He's worn it so much it's faded off. And tonight we are. What's really exciting, and I know it's not tonight yet, but what's really exciting is that we haven't performed for quite a long time. We have reformed, not as in a reformed school, but we have reformed for the first time, especially for the Dogface Improthon! And so here is our brand new show, which is called Good Morning Norwich.
Good morning, viewers.
Welcome to Good Morning Norwich. It's us again.
Sally.
Randy. Yeah.
We're here to tell you the latest news from Norwich and local areas.
Yeah.
Did you have a good weekend, Sally?
Yes.
Not too much of the gin.
No.
You are coherent this morning.
Okay. So the first news story. Yeah, because we serious news. Okay.
Suggestion from the audience.
Oh,
First news story.
oh yes. Can we have a word, please?
Oblong.
Sorry. Oblong. Okay, thank you. Right, so, yes, today's first serious story, today's first serious story is about the Haymarket, the restorations they're doing there. And what we've just heard, this is breaking news, by the way, breaking news,
Yes, it is.
Yeah, is that the builders, the designers, the landscapers, thought that it was meant to be square.
And now it turns out that the plans were for oblongs. It's caused quite a lot of consternation in the neighbourhood. Yes, the City Hall, the planning department of the City Hall have just gone to pieces about it. You wouldn't think there would be that much difference between a square and an oblong, would you?
Wait a minute! Can't fool me, that's not a square.
Well, I don't know about you, but when I was doing geometry at school, a square and an oblong were very similar.
Not the same thing at all, Gerald.
Well, I don't know, but in Norfolk we do things different.
We do things differently, but a square's got corners, and an oblong you ain't got no corners. And I was promised corners, Jeffrey.
Well, the oblong's got corners. They're just further apart on one side.
If that's true, what else is true about life, Jeffrey?
Well, a square tells you everything about God. That he's,
By God, you're right, Jeffrey.
that he's dull.
God is dull, and do you know what else a square tells us, Jeffrey?
What does it tell us?
Things ain't always as they seem in here, this here Norwich City.
What, this in Norwich City, what you come from Somerset?
Yeah. People do visit Norwich City from far away, they do.
No, look, I don't mean to be funny, but
You're not normally funny, Jeffrey.
No.
That's one thing I can always say about you. You're normally quite dull.
squares, if you put two together, what do you get?
Is that an oblong, Jeffrey?
That's an oblong, isn't it?
So, they've come up with a really ingenious, it's really ingenious solution, which is that they're going to make the rest of Gentleman's Walk, they're going to add another square on.
Yes, they've had some new builders in from Cossey who really, got the hang of mathematics a lot better than the previous ones.
Yeah, because they were from Somerset.
Yeah.
They didn't really understand.
No,
I don't
they
think.
hadn't got the grasp of mathematics the same way.
No.
Not Norfolk mathematics,
No.
at least. Yeah, they are different here.
The Cossey Mathematical Building Society says that we need to build 5 more squares.
And is that the Honest and Victory Academy's 2 + 3, 5?
I'm going to go with yes, because I don't know what that means.
Then I'm with you. Am I with you?
I hope you're with me, because I'm not with you, if I'm honest. It may be because my Cossey accent ain't that good at being a Cossey accent. If I'm honest, I'm not from the Cossey Mathematical Building Society at all.
Who are you?
I'm one of the Somerset builders. I couldn't cope with no coroners, so I thought we need to come and try and get some coroners in this here Norwich, because it's clearly the only way to commune with God.
Then, if you're not Steve,
I'm
who the
not
bloody
Steve.
are you?
I'm Stephen. It's this moustache you see, it's not a real moustache. And I've got to be honest, none of the rest of the guys, they're not Steve Eto or Steve E or Steve O. They're all different. They all sound quite like Steve, actually, but none of them is Steve's. What happens is, because when we're from Somerset, because we can insult the Somersetians, and nobody here is hopefully from Somerset, they don't know how to pronounce the words and names, because they all have names that sound like each other, and that's why we're all... Anyway, that's beside the point. The point is, somewhere that we need more squares in Norwich, basically, otherwise people will have the beautiful religious city of Norwich with its beautiful cathedral, and many deconsecrated churches will forget how to worship God if there's not enough squares.
I'm just going to remove this cider from you, Stephen. I think you've had too much.
Breaking news this morning, there have been great problems on Gentleman's Walk, even. Yes, I'm sure there's more than one gentleman walking down the walk.
Yes.
I think I've been at the cider as well.
You're such a one-year-old. Anyway, yeah, where were we? Yeah.
We're back in Gentleman's Walk.
Gentleman's Walk, yeah. So, what's happening now? God, you won't believe this. What's happening now is, so this thing that was meant to happen in the Haymarket, it's now spread from Next all the way down to Primark, and the plans are for it to go all the way down past the market to Gerald's.
Yes, squares and oblongs, all the way.
Stephen, it was supposed to go all the way from Next, all the way down to Primark, not around to Primark. It's a fucking oval!
I don't know, Mr. Boss. Mr. Boss, I don't know. I think I got a bit sidetracked.
You promised me you could at least do area, length times height.
Look at my lovely square.
It's pi squared!
If you put two together, I think the problem is when we cement, we've got to cement evenly or it goes in a curve.
I don't think you know the concept of even. It's maths!
I've had a good idea though for us to make money.
Go on.
I think if we make these deconsecration squares, Norwich got far too many churches. We can make a lot of money.
I like your plan.
Yeah, we just got to inscribe it. We might have to get someone to pray over it. Or we could do it! Pray the deconsecration into stone.
I'm going to leave that with the Somerset team, boss.
Oh.
Good morning, Britain. Good morning. I've gone worldwide. I'm got very excited here. Good morning, Norwich. We're back to the Gentleman's Walk.
Oh, yeah.
But further afield, there have been several churches missing stones overnight.
Yeah, they have been. And roofs.
Yes,
Roofs have gone.
yes.
Doors, altars.
The Forget-Me-Not Church
Yeah,
has now been totally forgotten.
yeah.
Yeah,
That was a good one.
it's been taken down brick by brick and
Oh.
totally forgotten.
That wasn't a joke.
No,
Oh!
overnight
Oh,
it's
God.
disappeared.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
Rumours are that the builders They're using the flints and bricks and stones in the oblongs.
Dearly beloved, we gather here today to mourn the loss of the... Okay, I forgot the name of the church, but the church behind us. Are you okay then? You don't look like you're in mourning.
Got a bit lumbago.
I just got these bricks that I'm going to take to put path the squares all the way to Yeovil.
Are these Steve's bricks?
No, they're Steve O's bricks.
Oh, Steve-O.
You mind if I'm very sorry about the laugh of your church, but I've got a job to do, you know.
They're the stones from our church.
No, they're not.
No, what makes you say that?
No.
Because they've got the eye of God on them.
No, that's not the eye of God.
That's the eye of Yeovil.
It's the eye of Horus.
No,
Yeah.
you cannot steal our stones.
It's rude to call them the eye of Horus. It's going to be the eye of Yeovil now.
Oh, eye of Yeovil.
Your woke police.
Woke police on us, yeah. Are you the woke police?
I'm the minister.
I think he's the vicar.
Oh, vicar.
The
minister.
Minister.
I'm going to forgive you for your sins if you bring back our stones.
We didn't steal
Well, we
them.
finished with them. We'll bring them back.
Well, yeah.
We'll bring them back.
Yeah,
when we
bring them
finish
back
with
in a few
them.
months' time.
Breaking news.
More breaking news.
More breaking news. Riots have broken out in the centre of Norwich.
Norwich! Riots!
As more and more churches have disappeared.
Yeah, it's...
Free the stones!
Oh, they've broken.